There could have been any island that this next thing happened on, but I believe it probably was Guadalcanal. Dad was scouting for airplanes. He had climbed up a palm tree and was just monitoring the sky. And I still remember that he said all of a sudden the sky was black with airplanes, and the one thing he knew is they weren't ours. Apparently we didn't have much in the way of airplanes at the start of the war, so the sky was black with Japanese airplanes, and he talks about jumping out of the palm tree and just hitting the ground and running to warn the guys to take cover. I think years later, his knees may have taken a little bit of punishment from moments like that. But I guess he never really got, completely from thinking about the war, because I was just thinking about this the other day. The first drive-in theater, the first movie I ever saw with my parents at a drive-in was Pork Chop Hill. That still kind of makes me laugh. What a crazy thing that was. But anyway, I don't know too much more about what happened at Guadalcanal, but obviously it's quite famous. But unfortunately, my dad had a cousin who was in the Army, and he arrived on Guadalcanal in early 1943 when things were kind of settled down, but he was killed. So we actually lost a signary on Guadalcanal in the Army, and but I think that may have been the only immediate family member that we lost during the war.